If you were anything like me and just thought the cocaine bear story was crazy enough, how about cocaine hippos? Yeah, you got home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you hanging out. It is a story that is getting a lot of attention because of the headline. And if y'all know me, y'all know anything I've told you, we do not just judge the headline. Because if you judge this headline, you would be going all over the place. Here's the headline, so I'm not burying the lead here. The headline from Outdoor Life is hundreds of cocaine hippos are terrorizing Colombia. This biologist has agreed to help track them down. Cocaine hippos. I'm not lying. That's the headline. So if you hear this headline, hundreds of cocaine hippos are terrorizing Colombia, this biologist has agreed to help track them down. You would go right back to the movie Cocaine Bear, which was a true story, not really of the coked out bear, but of drug smugglers throwing cocaine out the plane, and bears and animals get a little coked up. You'd go back to that and think, oh my God, we have a bunch of hippos rampaging. No. So have you seen any headlines about raging cocaine hippos? This is Pablo Escobar's world famous hippos. They have been breeding and they've been spreading themselves across Colombia since the 1990s. Now government officials are trying to rein in the rampaging critters by capturing and sterilizing as many as they can. They're only called cocaine hippos because they once belonged to Pablo Escobar. That's it. But again, it's a great example of just don't read the headline and run with it. Look in, see what's up. Yeah. Holy mackerel. That's right. Rhonda's getting ready for the next show. She is my guest host on Ion today. So just get to check her out. Guest co-host. So we'll be doing that together. Eddie, good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Let's get to this. Let's move on from cocaine hippos. We're gonna cocaine bears, cocaine hippos to me hiking. I am going to talk a little bit today about managing expectations in the outdoors. Now, Queen Bee is on a call right now, so she can't defend herself or talk trash. So this is going to be interesting. I have carte blanche. I can say what I want to say, tell the story how I want to tell it. So here's the deal. We're going hiking, and we have Havasupai coming up in a month, and you're hiking to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, hiking around the bottom of the Grand Canyon, then hiking out of the Grand Canyon. It's no joke. It's something you need to train for. Havasupai is, for me, now that it's $500 a ticket, is a once-in-a-lifetime deal. And the only way I would do that again probably is if the kids wanted it for a Christmas present or something, and that's just what we were going to do. But so we start, we're doing a lot more hiking. She, earlier in the day, asked me, well, where do you want to go hiking? I go, the last place we went is fine, just in case, because it's cold, it's windy outside. If you want to turn around, it'd be easier for us to turn around. And she said, okay, now this is the place we went last time was a relatively flat hike. It was a nice hike. It was beautiful. And not a lot of people, and actually no people out there we saw. And it was a really good hike. So that's when my expectations were set. So I went ahead and did a little workout, like kettlebell workout, about an hour before we left, because I didn't want that to be my only exercise for the day. So I did that. All is good. Her and Ozzy swing by, grab me, and away we go out to the White Tanks to go hiking. So we get to a spot where we usually turn left and go to where we were going to go. And she goes, no, just park right here. It doesn't seem like there's any people here. Go park right here. This is a fun little trail. It's short, but it's a fun trail. I'm like, oh, okay. You had me at short trail. I'm down. So we park, and then I'm getting the dog out, and I hear her say, oh, this is going to be a really good workout. And it didn't register at first. I said, what? Okay, she said, I'm not going to challenge. I'm like, okay, here we go. Off we roll. off we run to the races. We're on our hiking. We're at the trailhead. We're now going, and away we go. And immediately I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know if this is, when she says this is going to be a good workout, I hope she's talking about this nice gradual incline we're on right now. And then I'm good with that. And no. She said we're going to summit. And I'm like, okay, we'll summit the thing. That's fine. You said it's a short trail. It's no big deal. Let's go. So she said, she just points up to the top of what looks like Mount Everest in my mind at that point. And I'm like, that's where we're going? Yeah. So here's the deal. I can't punk out of this. She's like, we can turn around anytime. I'm like, no, we can't. You might think we can turn around. You might say we can turn around, but there's no way in hell I'm going to turn around. We're still dating. You know what I mean? It's not like you're locked in. It's not like you're stuck with me. Like, there's no way I am going to do that. There's no way I'm going to back out. There's no way I'm going to turn around early. Nothing. So then we start going and going and going and going and going and going and going. And she keeps pointing to the summit where we're going. I'm like, that's behind us. That's that way. Why are we going this way? And up. And she goes, oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's that when it gets to the hard part, it's a short trip. What you mean when it gets to the hard part? Again, my mind was set in a nice, flat, basically circular hiking path, which was fine. Dog running around, everything's good. I had no expectation that I was heading straight up a mountain. I'm summiting K12 at this time. So she said, okay, well, when we get up here and grab some water, I need to lace my shoes up tighter for the next part of the trail. I'm like, are you kidding me? Wait, we got to gear up. Are we taking out climbing ropes? What are we doing? What, are you serious? You have to lace up more for this? She goes, yeah, it's pretty steep. So I turn to the first little thing and it's straight up. So I'm like, okay, I got that to the corner there. Boom, boom, boom. Then I turn around this corner. I'm like, straight up. She's like, don't worry. It's right around the corner. We're almost done. We're almost there. We're almost there. Then we get to a marker in the trails. You can go one way or you can go another way. And I haven't done a lot of skiing in my life. I did a lot of snowboarding. So I do understand the color scheme. Apparently it's the same on hiking trails. It said blue this way, black, and I'm pretty damn sure the square was a diamond that way. And she goes, yeah, that way's the summit. But there's a blue and there's a black, and it's a black. You might as well call it Black Death. We got Black Diamond. So we're going, and there's no way I'm turning back. So I gradually start to explain myself. I'm like, okay, darling, here's the deal. I'm getting anxious now because I don't know. We keep going this way and that way and this way and over there. And I'm like, well, how are we going here and we're going to get over there? And why is everything this steep? She's like, no, it's just around the corner. So don't worry about it. I'm like, this is all about managing expectations. Because again, there's no way in hell I'm going to turn around. No way in hell. She's like, we can stop. I'm like, no. And I'm doing fine. I'm not dying. I mean, I'm winded. But I'm like, whew. And Ozzy's just bouncing all around like a damn mountain goat. He didn't care. He's happy as hell. Going straight up. What's wrong? I can't say darling? All right, darling. Well, I'm not going to tell you what I call her. I'm going to give her my pet names. How about little lady? Slow down there, Philly. No. Anyway, so we finally get there. We do get to the very tippity top Girl Scout of this trail. We summit, and she said the Grizz, you just said Pookie. Don't even start with her. Don't get her started. It's a good thing she's not here. We put Pookie on there. We get to the top, and she's like, "Oh, it's our first summit kiss." I'm like, "No, it's not." She goes, "Yeah, it is." I'm like, "No, it's not. We have summited hiking trails before. It's right over there. We can see it from here." No. She goes, no. And on the way down, she's like, oh, Okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it now. Yep. So on the way down, there's now this concern. There's like this cloud over us. Like I wasn't going to be able to make it. I was totally able to make it. And I will go on that trail a bunch of times before we go out to Havasupai. But it was the expectations that were set improperly or weren't set at all is what landed me in the kerfuffle. That's what landed me in that feeling of, dude, I just don't even know where we're going. I have no expectations. If she said, look, the top of this is pretty tough. The second half of this is a rough one. It's only 1.7 miles, but it's pretty rough. And she goes, don't worry, we'll fly down it. I'm like, no way, nobody going to fly down. These 50-year-old knees are not going to fly down anything unless I'm falling. But the expectations weren't set there. And it wasn't to any fault of her own. She just thought, when we got there, she's like, oh, let's go do this one. And the fact that she's a damn mountain goat. And the fact that she does like a stair stepper for an hour at a clip is no big deal. She just boing, 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 all the way up to the top. Yeah. But now, next time we go there, I have my expectations set properly. Now I know. And now I know they have on those little mile markers, they have the would go this way's blue, go this way's green, go that way, you're going to die. Then I understand. My expectations are set properly. And yes, B is a badass. She is. Yes. Mm-hmm. B is definitely, she is a badass. Yeah, but she did admit, she's like, okay, I do get sore. And that was, okay, so that was another thing. I don't like to be sore. I don't. My current workout that I have has been built up over months. Like I started small and never once was I sore. But now I'm doing things that back then I couldn't thought I'd ever do. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is now easy. Like if I went back to my old workouts, I wouldn't even think I worked out. But I build up gradually and I build up slowly so I don't get sore. Sore muscles to me equals you're not working out the next day and the day after that. And you might work out the day after that or you're just going to give up. That's to me. So that's what I was telling her. I was like, I didn't have the expectation of, oh crap, I'm going to be sore the next day. So it made me a little grumpy. I got over it. Everything was good. Again, she's not here to respond. She will though. Yeah, keep checking the comments after the show. She'll be, I'm sure she'll be weighing in because she doesn't watch the other show. So she has after her meeting, she'll be able to to check it out. I love her. I love hiking. I love hiking with her. And again, it just comes down to expectations. Let me put it this way. Yes. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Suck it up, Buttercup. I did suck it up. It all came down to expectations. That's what it came down to. It came down to expectations. And if I had my expectations set, it would have been fine. I like your workout routine, Lynn. Yeah, don't have one. I love that. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love that program. Good Lord, but I just love that life. Anywho, let me use this as an example. The going camping. You're taking kids camping. Maybe you're taking kids camping for the first time. Maybe your kids have been camping a bunch. Maybe you're taking their friends. So you tell them you are going to have the best time. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so amazing for you. You're going to have the best. You are literally setting the bar above your head. And when they get there and they're miserable, when they get there and they're like, what do you mean we're sleeping on the ground? What the hell is this? Tents don't have beds in them? The expectations will not bring that person back. That kid not coming back. Wait, what the hell? Katie said, talking about hiking in nature, I got bit by a brown recluse spider. ER visit 2 times. Damn, woman, you all right? Holy cow. Yeah, see? Well, you're in Missouri, too. I mean, everything in Missouri wants to kill you. Yeah. Pinch and nerve washing. See, Grizz, that's just us being old, dude. That's us being old. So anyway, I'll get back to expectations, but Queen Bee just said, she was like, so what are you going to do? I'm like, I will do this. I'm going to soak. I don't have a jacuzzi, so I'm like, I'm going to soak in a tub for like 10, 15 minutes, hot as I can get it. And my legs will be fine the next day. And they're good. They're fine. They'll be a little tight, a little sore. But Grizz talking about us getting old. Like now, when my muscles are this tight and my lower back's this tight right now, you have to move deliberately. Like every move is deliberate. Like I'm gonna engage my muscles before I step somewhere. I'm gonna engage my back muscles before I turn this way. Holy cow! Getting old is a B-otch. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's good. What the hell? Katie. All right, y'all. All right, Katie. Darling. Katie Bug. Let me see here. It's bad. Hives head to toe and nothing helping. Seeing a wound specialist. You damn right you're seeing a wound specialist. Legs starting to get low circulation from a holy crap. Okay, well, keep me posted, son of a. Text me some pictures on that. Where'd you get bit on your ankle or something? That is horrible. All right, well, holy cow. Grizz has been out for 3 days after slipping on concrete, flat on his back. Jeez, we're getting old, guys. See? So, Queen Bee, when you watch this, you had to know. All right, let's see. Doctor said if I had waited any longer to go to the hospital, I could have potentially lost my leg. Holy cow, when you got nipped by one of those spiders, too. Okay. Scar on your leg looks like he got shot. Okay, so Katie, Brendan is saying that, you just need to get to that wound specialist. That's for damn sure. In the Midwest, they should be at every corner. They should have wound specialists and bite specialists like they have Starbucks here. Everything wanted to get you. Ticks, chiggers, brown recluse spiders. Everything wanted to know you. Snapping turtles. Everything wanted to get you. Everything wants to get you. A true brown recluse is nasty. Lucky we only have Arizona Browns here. Yeah, I know. I'm with you then. Yeah. So anyway, there is a level of success and, well, I mean, I guess I'll say this. Your level of success is based on your managing expectations. Whether if you're taking a kid fishing for the first time, oh my God, we're going to get on the fish. Oh, these baits are going to catch them. I just got these new lures. Oh, I just read the fishing report. Woo, we're going to get on the fish. They don't catch anything. Like, what the hell? This sucks. This is lame. Managing expectations will bring people back. Yeah. Yeah, it will bring the kids back. Let's see. Got bit. My left back shoulder wound is healing great, and my body isn't taking the venom great. Jeez. I'd go out. I would leave. If I were you, I'd roll around in a hazmat suit. Just oxygen attached to it. Sound like Darth Vader. Oh, man. That's rough. Okay. Well, okay, yeah, holy. Usually Katie sends me pictures like of her little girl and her dude, like ugh. Brown recluse. That's it. I got it. Look, it took me 35-ish years to get hit by a scorpion. That's no joke. Scorpions are no joke. And then see what else. It took me about the same amount of time, probably about the same time to get stung by a bee. Now I've been stung like 4 or 5 times. And most of that is Queen Bee's fault. She told me, she's like, get that bee out of the pool. I said, wreck that bee. She said, get the bee out of the pool. I said, all right, do a little cup thing, right? Do a little cup trick. Damn thing stung me on its way out. Yeah, trying to save your life. Ass. I smashed that bee. I'm like, well, okay, there you go. Now I'm going to help you along. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Katie knows where I got stung too, right at the bottom of my foot. Not cool. That's actually the same foot. I got a right foot, top of my right foot. I got a scorpion hit. Bottom of my right foot was the bee sting, which is cool because you get, now. Like, I think that people and bees, and when hanging out in the outdoors, you're hunting, you're fishing, whatever it is, I think people in the outdoors, camping, they start freaking out about bees. Bees! Ah! I'm allergic. You're not allergic. How do you know you're allergic to bee stings? Give me the story. Tell me how you know you're allergic to bee stings. I think most people are just afraid of bees. No one likes getting stung. Getting stung sucks. But most people are just afraid of bees and use that as their excuse. Come on, am I right? You know I'm right on that. That they'll use it as an excuse. But I get it and just smile. Best thing you can do is go hang out with a beekeeper. Go hang out with, like, when I hung out with Santos from Suntan Honey Farms. I watch them. They're out there just taking a whole hive out, and they were wearing short sleeves and shorts, and they don't care. They're not going to get you. They're not going to do anything to you. They're not going to jack with you. And so we're clear too that the smoke doesn't get them high. The smoke doesn't distract them. What the smoke does is it covers a scent. Because when a bee stings you, it releases a pheromone that says, kill this. Follow that scent and kill it. So when you are moving the hive and moving the queen, all the battle bees, worker bees, whatever they're called, the bees that fight, are sending this pheromone out, like attack, 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 attack. That smoke, all that does is just and I'm moving my hand on this. Oh, the smoke, it just masks that scent, so they stay calm. They don't freak out. That's all it does. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness sakes. Regular honeybee is nothing. A killer bee sucks. Yeah, no, I'm down with that. But we had the Africanized strain here in Arizona, apparently. Maybe I'll just get Santos on again if you guys want to. If you guys want to get Santos on, we'll talk about bees. I mean, we're getting to spring. This is actually probably a really good conversation to have. For the queen. You're right, Michael. Yes, for the queen. Man, it's brutal. I don't know if you guys see a bee ball. I think we talked about it on FO Friday once. A bee ball. Once the queen stops popping out puppies, they brutally attack her and kill her. They basically, as they're stinging her, they are forming a ball around her, so she literally cooks in like 140 degrees or something like that. Bees are just vicious, man. Yeah, but there's one dude. All the bees you see around are female. There's one dude that gets to, get with that queen. Get with that queen one time. And then they did. And then they done. Yeah. Okay, Grizz, let's do that. Okay. Well, Grizz, when you guest host, when you guest co-host with me, we can talk about that as well. Cool. So Grizz, real quick question before we bounce. We're out of time. But can you let me know, are you a bee killer or a bee keeper? Or do you contract somebody like a Santos that can come and get the bees for you? I think we should, we should definitely talk about that for sure. All right. You guys are the bestest. Katie Bug, sorry, darling. My God. Okay. I'll take a look over the break. You're the best. You guys are awesome. Let's do this tomorrow. Let's do Wednesday. Yes, do Wednesday. This week I keep thinking, because I got intern Nuge, I got intern Beans coming in. I'm thinking today's Friday for some reason. It's kind of crazy. Do tune in to In Other News as Rhonda's Random Thoughts. Rhonda will be joining me as my guest co-host today, and we have a bunch of fun topics to talk about. So come on over, shall you, on In Other News in about a half hour. But until then, we'll see you mañana at 11 right here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Have a great day, everybody.